Hi guys, my name is Omi and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the things not to do as an international student. Let's get to it. Now the first thing you need to know is that as an international student, you cannot access public funds. Yes, and basically, usually the student visa comes with a no recourse to public funds, and this usually means that you can't access public funds. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so if you accidentally claim public funds despite having a no recourse to public funds on your visa type, you would be breaching the conditions to your immigration. Okay, guys, and there are repercussions to breaching conditions to anything in law. Now, the first repercussion is that this extension that people get in the UK will not be available to you. Okay, so forget about the debates going around that the 2 years extension is going to be might be cancelled and it will be reduced to 6 months. Forget about that. You will not even get the opportunity of getting the 6 months extension. Okay, and the second thing is that after being deported back home or sent back home, not deported, after being sent back home, you won't be able to come back into the UK because there's a possibility that you could also be prohibited for at least 12 months. So the least they can give you is 12 months, but in some cases they could give you 5 or 10 years prohibition. So please guys, don't do it. It's not worth it, and that's why my channel is available to you guys, so you cannot accidentally do the wrong thing. Okay, so that's that about that. The next on the list is you not missing class. So please make sure you always attend classes, because the reason you are here on a student visa is for you to get your education. Okay, and you get your education by like going to your classes and following through with your assignments or whatever, what have you. So please make sure you don't miss class. And secondly, attendance here is not like attendance in Nigeria, that they don't take it seriously or whatever. Please, you're an international student and they always take their attendance seriously over here, because if you miss too many classes, your school is going to report you to the government and they would contact you to know why you have been missing classes. And if you don't have a genuine reason as to why you've been missing so many classes, my dear, you're going to get sent back to your country. Like, I'm serious, this is not a joke. They would literally send you back to the country you're coming from. So please make sure you like don't miss your attendance. I remember when I first came into this country, so I came in late. If you guys have been following my channel for long, you'll know the story of how I came into the country. So I came in late, and I think I missed like 2 or 3 classes already. But I reported to my uni when I came to this country. I reported to school. I did all my online enrollment and what have you, but I still got an email from the government claiming that I've been missing classes and I should explain why I've been. So I had to send them evidence of as to why I've been missing classes, because I told them I came into the UK late and that's why I've not been able to get to my classes. So I had to send them my ticket like the date I arrived into the UK, and also send them my flight ticket, just to make sure that I basically sent them enough evidence for them to know that I've not been in the country, and that's why I've not been attending my lectures. Okay, guys, so please do not miss class and make sure you attend your lectures. Okay, thank you. Now the next on the list is, please guys, do not exceed your work limit. Okay guys, so now on your visa type, so on your BRP, which is your biometric residence permit, it will be stated how many hours you're allowed to work as a student. So for now, currently it's still 20 hours per week. I know there's a lot of talk going around that they might extend the working hours to either 30 minutes or eliminate it altogether, but for now as I speak, it's still 20 hours. So please try not to exceed your work limit. Okay, so if you have a prohibited time you're meant to, or a stipulated time you're meant to work per week, please follow through with that time. Don't go and try to do back corners, whatever. No, whatever you're thinking of doing, no, we're not doing it on this channel. Okay, we're following the due procedure, which is following the limit that is provided to us by the government. So if 20 hours is the limit provided on your BRP, please follow it. Follow whatever limit that is provided to you. Okay guys, please don't think about exceeding it. I beg of you, please don't. Okay guys, another thing you should keep in mind is that working over the limit, like working above the stipulated hours provided for you, would affect your education. I don't know if you're a superman or superwoman, but the average student can't really keep up with working too hard, like working over the required limit, and also keeping up with your grades, one would always take the back seat. And I would advise you that your education should always be the front seat, and work should be the back seat. Because if you are getting, like, if you are failing too much and your grades are really being affected by work, your school will always make an inquiry to know why you are failing. And if after doing their research and doing their investigation, they find out that you are failing because you don't have time for education and you're working above limits, they would snitch on you and report to the government, and you'll be sent back. Your visa will be revoked and you'll be sent back to your country. So see, it's like a lose-lose situation if you look at it. So please, guys, just focus on your education and your education alone, and every other thing will fall in place. Okay, guys, now the next thing not to do as an international student is work certain jobs. Now, if you look at your BRP, you will see that there are certain jobs you cannot do. Now, you cannot work as a sports person or a coach, okay, on a student visa. Even on this extension visa, you cannot work as a coach or a sports person. So you might be the best soccer player, maybe you are the next Drogba, next Thierry Henry. Oh, I can't believe I know Thierry Henry, or the next Cristiano Ronaldo. But please, guys, you cannot work professionally as a sports person and getting paid for your talents. Nope, you can't do that. Okay, so you can't be a sports person here in this country on the student visa. There are specific visas for that. You can go and apply for that if that's what you want to do here in the UK, but you cannot come through the student visa and be a professional sports person and expect to get paid professionally doing that. Nope. And you can't be a coach also. So I don't care if you were coaching for the coach for Super Eagles and you decided to go for your master's or your PhD, and you now say, oh, let me coach for a little league here in Cambridge and get paid for it. No, those are breaking these stipulations on your visa type. So please don't do that. If you want to be a sports person or a coach, there are specific visas for that, but the student visa, nope, it's not for you. Okay, I also want you guys to keep this in mind, that you cannot be self-employed. So please try to keep that in mind before you try to build your own company or your business as a student, like cooking for people and getting paid for it, or doing whatever. Basically anything self-employed, you can't do it on the student visa. You can do it though on the extension visa. That's one difference between the student visa and the extension visa. You can be self-employed on that visa, but with the student one, you can't be self-employed. So please keep that in mind. Okay, guys, so the next thing I would like you guys not to do is, please, guys, try not to stick to just your tribe and race only. You're in a new city, new country, new continent. Okay, so try to like step out of your comfort zone. I know it's so comfortable to meet a Nigerian or whatever. I'm not saying don't do it, but also broaden your horizon. Okay, meet other people. I'll tell you first and myself, like my flatmates were the best and they were all Indians. I was the only black person in my flat. I was the only black person there, but I had the best time ever. I had new cuisine. My taste buds, like now my taste buds is wide. Like I can eat anything and everything and it tastes amazing to me. At first, it was new, it was scary, it didn't taste that well because it was new to me, so I couldn't understand different things. But now I feel like I'm not just Wumi, I'm more than myself now. I'm not just Nigerian, I'm other cultures too. So guys, it's amazing. Just try new cuisine, meet new people, learn new cultures, just broaden your horizon, because it gives you this epiphany that you've been living in a bubble all your life, but now that you've stepped out of your country and what you know, and you see the world for what it is, it's beautiful, it's amazing. Like it's too vast for you to understand. So guys, I'd like you guys to experience that too. Okay, so try not to just stick to your tribe and your race only. And yeah, now the next point I'm going to give you is, please do not be shy to talk in class. If you know me personally, you know I'm an introvert / a little bit of extrovert, but when I'm in public spaces, I don't like to talk or give my opinions or do whatever. So I'm just quiet and in my own space waiting for the lecture to be over. So when I got to this country, I realized that for masters, we're just like, was it 5 or 6 in class? We're less than 10. And it made me scared because that means my lecturer would know me and I would know my lecturer and I have to talk or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't just disappear in a big class anymore, which was scary for me. When I got so comfortable with it, I realized that talking in class, getting to know your lecturer, asking questions, they're basically like your friend. Just think of your lecturer like your best friend, but don't share everything with your lecturer, by the way. Nothing personal, but like when it comes to your education, think of your lecturer as your best friend. You can ask your best friend whatever you get to let you, so you're comfortable with your best friend. So please think of your lecturer like that. Ask questions. If you don't understand something, ask. Don't think of being a pain in the butt or asking stupid question. Like they say, there's no question that is stupid. So please ask away, contribute in class, let your lecturer know you, which also pays, because when you need references for anything in life, maybe if you want to do a PhD or you need a job reference and you just need somebody to give a reference for you, your lecturer already knows you and has a personal relationship with you and will be able to give like a personal reference, if that makes sense. So please make sure you're not shy in class. Remove that shyness and thinking lecturers are Lord. I know it's like that in Nigeria. You can't relate with your lecturers, but in this country, lecturers are quite relatable. You can relate with them. They are basically like your friend. You can talk to them. It's not a scary thing at all. Just get comfortable with it, okay? And that's basically all for my advice, and I will see you guys in the next one. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.